Hello commanders, hello generals. In a new video, we successfully created the Ottoman Empire in our recent series. After a huge warfare versus the Asian coalition that resulted on an endless border war, a combination of naval, air and land battles we recall the Tehran battle and the Persian Gulf naval battle, we managed to create an Ottoman Empire in Conflict of Nations World War III. But it's about time to try something new. Something that will make us travel all the way back to the medieval ages, where we will own Ottoman troops and armies. We will live the Ottoman vibes alongside other civilizations. But the question, how will we be able to make that happen? Also, when will many of us try new games alongside Conflict of Nations? Well, back in the day, I was an addict of Age of Empires 3. Where I was so passionate about the Ottoman civilization, with its famous mortars that has been first used during the siege of Constantinople in 1453. But 2024 comes with new vibes, a mobile Age of Empires with a new twist, where we all can pre-register for free on App Store and Play Store through this link in description. This video is sponsored by Age of Empires, a story of success in real-time strategy gaming. Let's all together check the game's official trailer, where we can notice that this game is developed by Microsoft's World Age and TiMi Studios. Isn't TiMi Studios are the devs of Call of Duty Mobile? Well, that's actually impressive, as I can imagine the quality of work they will deliver. The medieval battle interest is so cool, look at that. We can see here that they presented 4 civilizations so far: Byzantines, Chinese, the French and Romans. I hope there will be Ottoman civilization and Carthage as well. Imagine if they make Carthage. That would be golden. Building an empire from scratch will require a lot of creativity. I still remember how I shaped my empires according to the threats of my enemies. Well, that's something we need to take into consideration. Sometimes I play defensively and sometimes offensively, of course. Oh yeah, heroes! That's what I'm talking about, guys. This is like the officers in Conflict of Nations, where you can own them to boost your armies and benefit of their special skills. Hannibal, Justinian the Great, and Cleopatra. Look at the list below. Isn't that Khalid ibn al-Walid? Please, let him be Khalid. That's a legendary commander of the Caliphate, the Islam Caliphate. Also, I can see King Arthur of Great Britain. Look at that map and graphics. Sun, clouds, rain, day and night also. Well, things that we never had in Conflict of Nations. Well, I can't deny that Conflict of Nations graphics on mobile has improved a lot, but this is on another level. You can actually live the experience. You can actually live inside the game. By the way, there is also naval gameplay. Look at those ships and transportation into the waters. We can see here a siege on a kingdom. Catapults are throwing burning rocks like rain. This is an actual gameplay footage on a fortress wall falling down. The variety of battlefields is actually impressive. Mountains, open lands, and even coastal cities. Having a lot of players in a map will make it chaotic and full of actions. Of course, I think alliances can be made, as we can gather up in a map and make a tough alliance and rule over everyone, like we always do in Conflict of Nations. Our community is full of strategists, players of Con, Hearts of Iron 4 also, yeah, of World War II era, etc. We will shine in this game and create one of the biggest alliances that exists in the game. So do not lose the chance and pre-register now in order to be the first to join the game. Let's check few gameplay videos and make some analysis in order to understand the game more. This is how an upgraded Roman Empire looks like, from a village to an enormous fortified capital with a huge castle in the middle. Imagine that. Of course, this is a cinematic display, but it says a lot on the quantity of details we will have in the game. Now let's see how the Roman citadel looks like in the game. Whoa, a castle in the middle of the water? This reminds me of the Castle of Paris in the Vikings TV show series. Accessing such a castle will be only through bridges as security measures. The water details is impressive. Look at those waves hitting the ground. From this side it looks like a military barracks and the troops are aligned for training maybe or pre-war deployment. Well, I don't know exactly. But moving to this side of resources production, we see crop fields well organized and placed one next to the other. By the way, you can freely place your buildings, unlike Conflict of Nations where you do not have the freedom to shape your country. The night shifting is so smooth that it gives me chills, the lights, the shadows. I'm a fan of high graphics games, to be honest, especially those who support open maps where you can freely roam and scout the regions around you for resources and trouble if you ask for them. Check this out, guys, how these units are freely roaming the map in circles and straight lines. This is mobile version, but so far it has the same potential mechanics as the computer one. From my point of view, it's gonna be a hit considering the huge name Age of Empires franchise has in the corridors of gaming worldwide. Yeah. As I was talking about shaping and modeling your empire, the free build is the key to all of that. When I played Age of Empires 3, I used to place my crop fields behind my castle and near my defensive outposts, because the villagers are defenseless and very weak. As in the case of an invasion, they will be killed and resources production will be stopped. Building walls around your empire will buy you time when someone invades. Now let's speak a little about the warfare. This footage of a siege. Catapults, aka multiple rocket launchers in Conflict of Nations, are throwing rocks on the city walls from distance. Catapults must be defended by a battalion because it's defenseless. We already see that the enemy has already targeted the catapult and the red player made a huge mistake here, leaving it undefended. Exactly like Conflict of Nations, where we always keep few tanks or infantries in front of our multiple rocket launchers or other artilleries to defend them. The catapult is dead, it's smoked. This player actually needs some strategy lessons from us, guys. He is so bad in the strategy. But well, he managed to break the gate of the city and the catapults has changed their fire target to the castle. Their range is quite impressive. I like how troops are well organized in battalions and attacking as a unit, as well as the buildings collapse. Visual effects. Well, now let's move to the heroes topic that I genuinely find as the most interesting thing in the game that has a lot of interesting facts. The first fact, as a history geek, these people are the shapers of history and the creators of legacy. I will make a series where in each episode we will present one of these heroes historically to give you interesting actual facts about them and of course their perks in the game. I will present to you a glimpse of what we are talking about. The one and only King Arthur of Great Britain and the owner of the legendary sword Excalibur, and the French Joan of Arc, who made the leap of faith for the female gender in the military history, where she defended its nation, France, during the 100 Years' War and got the name of the Savior of France. It's so interesting to keep talking about these historical icons, but I will leave that for the Heroes series. This is the interface of the heroes. Justinian the Great, the Emperor of the Byzantine Empire. From this video we can have few hints and clues about the hero's management. A hero has a primary attack, a secondary one, and has different levels for sure, and with each new level we will unlock new features and improve abilities like his stamina, troop limits. Here Justinian has no talents, maybe because he still has a low rank of 15, The strength KPI are might, armor, strategy, and siege. Looks like this dude is a strategist. Well, let's upgrade him and see what happens. We will use the skill points to upgrade his skills. The description says a lot of details about his fixed skill that we will dive deep into another video. I cannot speak about everything in one single video of 10 minutes, so yeah, I will keep it simple. Here I see Hannibal. Woohoo! I love that! He looks so charismatic and intimidating. He is my favorite hero. And I will let you guess, why is that? Tell me in the comment section why Hannibal is my favorite hero. The selection of Cleopatra has improved the power bonus to 90%. Maybe because the harmony between the three heroes? Well, as far we know here, They are all cavalry and has max level of 50. There are 4 types of heroes. Swordsmen like King Arthur I suppose, pikemen like Leonidas, cavalry like Hannibal, and archers like Khalid ibn al-Walid. Well guys, I gotta stop here as we reach the end of the video. If you are impressed enough, like I am impressed, let's join this game all together and be the first ones to hop in. Being the first ones to hop in is very important to be and to have a step ahead on other players, and we will create our own community in this medieval vibe. Click on the link below to pre-register, like this video and comment your feedback for us. See you soon lads, and bye bye.